Alrighty, we decided to watch
We want to revisit
some Star Trek, and we decided another Voyager, another round of Voyager, another roller coaster fucking ride.
Why not?
Season 2, episode 24.
Tuvix!
Sweet baby Jesus.
I mean,
I like the idea.
I've forgotten most of it.
Okay, but like transporter accidents happened at least once a season in TOS, and like 5 or 6, 10 times on fucking Next Generation.
They're pretty commonplace.
Yeah, and at least once a year on Voyager.
I mean, no wonder McCoy didn't want to use it.
Or Pulaski.
It's like, no, the fucking transporter accidents happen every time you turn around.
Yeah. So, where do we start?
I mean, it was a really cool idea.
Yeah.
Combining those two characters into a single entity, like they did, a single consciousness, and they were both present in the psyche, and then there was this amalgam of the two.
Yeah.
It was cool idea.
And the guy who played it was great.
Oh no, the guy played it. He was really good.
Yeah.
He did.
I'm sure those copper contact lenses were a bitch.
Yeah, probably very uncomfortable, but I mean, the dude, he did a really good job, like, with the aspects of each of those two
Both
characters.
Yeah.
For being the only time he played it.
Yeah.
And stepping into it like he did. He did a great job as Tuvix.
So.
But, I mean, come on, man.
So, first of all, we've tried 100 times and 100 failures. And within that first 100 failures, you didn't think of once what the final solution was. You just decide, oh, fuck it, it's probably going to be that way forever.
Right.
You're just stuck like this.
Well, they just didn't think of it at the time.
Oh, but the doctor thought of a barium enema, and that's how...
Right.
Wow.
It didn't occur to him that, that barium would...
Or any kind of...
But, the doctor didn't give up. He finally did find a solution. And then when it came time to apply it, he couldn't go through with it.
Because Tuvix said, fuck you and your couch.
And because he is a doctor, so to speak, holographic.
Not paid for by Pfizer, so...
He is bound to do no harm.
Yeah.
Fucking Hippocrates. But, you know what I mean? Just in leaving Tuvix intact like he was, doing harm to the other two? To the
So that we have...
Oh, no. I can do no harm to this guy.
Yeah.
Because he is...
Hey, shit happens.
Hey, man. You know what? I don't know, man. It just... The whole moral quandary just got a little bit too much.
It was totally ginned up. From a tactical standpoint, feeding one person is better than having to feed two, and right. you're on a ship that's fucking 75 years going back to home. You want to lessen your need for supplies and replenishments and all that. Yeah, so right there, and
food replicators are self-replenishing. Whatever you take in comes back out and is stored for the next time.
Yeah, but no.
But I mean, even that, they only had so much stores of the
matter.
For the replicators, and that's why Neelix always had fresh food and real food that he cooked. And they ate like real food.
Yeah,
on the Voyager, it wasn't just replicator only.
So. Why would you want to, any way you can cut corners?
And Tuvix was a better cook.
Right? And a better security officer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because we had to have the actors back? Or was it just because...
Oh, yeah, because it was just a one-off, they had to...
Because Captain Killery had to...
Because it's an episode. And it has to be resolved by the end of the episode.
And that's what's wrong with Voyager.
Episodic television. That's what it is.
That was wrong with Voyager.
That's what it was. The original TOS was episodic television like that. Every time.
Yeah, but
they resolved what was going on by the end of the episode.
But it was better.
Oh, yeah, but...
No, you're defending it.
No, I'm not. I'm just, that was the format of,
This was actually a hot garbage episode. The more because...
Yeah, because I mean, we're watching it, and I'm like, wait a minute, I remember liking this one, but God.
So, the technical question?
No.
The amount of mass that was two bodies all of a sudden became one? Where'd that extra mass go? In the transporter? What?
Right. What happened to the... Yeah, I mean, took all the like mass of two full-grown bodies combined into one. Was he like just twice as massive, like denser, or what happened to the extra mass that was lost in the?
Nobody thought about that when they wrote the episode, huh?
So when they split them up, where was all the mass coming from to reconstruct the two full bodies?
Magic of the transporter.
Wouldn't they be like fucking half size or some shit?
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't. Just
quadriplastic dwarfs or what, or would it have just died on the transporter pad the first time around?
You would think, or just dissipated.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was saved in the what do you call that?
Pattern buffer?
The pattern buffer, yeah.
No.
Or maybe they pulled it from the stores of the replicator matter.
So you're half a replicator?
So they're half shit.
Yeah. And then, so this is after the phage. This is after the Vidians. So, Neelix has half of Kess's lungs.
Right.
So what the fuck?
But, I mean, in the TOS, when Kirk was split into the two aspects of himself, where'd all the mass come from for that, too?
I'm just saying.
But, I mean, it's really far-fetched.
Put on the eyeliner for the evil Kirk.
But it does, it does make for some fun storytelling.
Okay, but when you kind of really...
But if you really break it down, dude...
And the how... And the just the... Like, you could have found a way to hand wave it away or something. Yeah, or the doctor could have said something about somehow the mass or what... something.
They could have at least addressed it. And like, they addressed the solution that they had come up with.
Yeah.
That attached to only one of their DNA, not the other, and they could split them that way.
But should they be holding
was combined?
Should they be holding the flower too?
You would think, yeah.
And so let's talk about Kess.
Kess, yes.
She is such a cock tease. I don't know. I mean, we figured out why the lesbians love her. Because she dresses like a gnome. And in bad, ill-fitting clothes. And whoever did her...
uncomfortable looking fabrics.
Yeah. And whoever did her tit job need to be fired because, yeah.
Like they wrapped him in an ace bandage or something under that.
Yeah.
Under the wardrobe.
Or was it like Angelina Jolie in that HBO film she did? Where you got one looks like it's a sock with an egg in it, and the other one looks like a real one. I'm just saying. So, what was that movie?
Or like Rocky Horror, BLT, bigger left tit.
Aww.
That was when Janet was turned to stone, and she did have a bigger left tit. They were lopsided.
And then, so, yeah, and so Kess is a cock tease, and
first she's all, just freaking out about any, like, Tuvix with Neelix's consciousness in, acting like they're still a couple, and she was not comfortable with that, and she wanted Neelix back, and that's what convinced Janeway that...
And why would you want Neelix back? Seriously. I mean, I know it's Ethan Phillips, and he's, he's a good guy, but Jesus Christ.
I mean, you never know. He just might just give her the good deed, man.
Wow. No, because then she never would have left. Just saying. And they never would have broke up.
She's got a 7-year lifespan anyway.
So is Neelix a pedophile?
That's not necessarily, because if just your lifespan is only as long as it is, if you're full grown, you're full grown. She's an adult.
I'm just saying. I wasn't...
For all intents and purposes.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But, yeah, they're talking about robbing the cradle.
Yeah.
You're only 3?
Yeah. Or is she middle-aged?
Right. She's halfway through her life already.
Yeah. And then the excuses of, Tuvix family, Bliss, that, and the other. But she only has a 7-year lifespan, so who gives a shit?
Right.
You know, it's a hit and quit, or when she dies, that's it, you know? Oh, but then they got to hold the hand-holding stage. And in 4 years, before she dies, he might get a in the uniform handy or something. I don't know. Fucking in the speed suit. Yeah, because those are speed suits.
Right.
Those are speed suits.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to hear you call it a utility outfit again. What line's that from? Anyway. Workwear outfit. And you're right. The pipeline on the Explorer model was too showy, you know. Anyway. And then let's get to the big turd in the room. Captain Killary. She has been written so inconsistently through the 7 years.
Really?
Just, yeah.
And even this one actually does
highlight her 3 different states of reality.
Of that.
Yeah.
She's all like.
Oh, I love Tuvix. He's a better cook, and he's a better security officer. But God damn it, I need my 2 people back.
Right.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then, oh, Cass, here's that spoon while we talk about your feelings.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just saying. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, and she goes from like the warm and
sympathetic and
yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get through this. It's gonna work out.
Matronly, like
yeah,
advisor to the cold-blooded, heart of stone
bitch,
administering the hypospray personally to Tuvix because the doctor refused to go through
and
with
good
it.
for the doctor.
The computer program holographic doctor has a moral quandary.
Yeah.
Really?
But at least they stayed consistent with that because in the Equinox episodes, the Equinox doctor didn't have because his ethical subroutines were knocked out.
Right.
So at least they stayed consistent with that.
So yeah, all the ethics and
he was probably the most consistent besides Tuvok written character through the whole series.
Oh yeah. And Robert Picardo was great. I loved him.
Even though he's a commie liberal.
Yeah, but he didn't bring that to the table in his performance.
No.
He was just playing his role.
Yeah.
And he played it really well. I warmed up to the doctor really, really quickly because I was like, the fuck? Holographic doctor, please state the nature of the medical emergency. He was confined to sickbay where the emitters were.
Yeah.
And ultimately was given a portable emitter or whatever so he could leave sickbay
in Future's End
and go to even join him on away missions and whatever.
And then that caused other things to happen. So let's talk about Hillary some more. What the actual fuck? Why was she written so inconsistently?
The only thing I can figure is because they were trying too hard to make her this female command presence that was tough when she needed to be, but warm when she needed to be too, kind of thing. And it just made it so that she was...
But the actress can't do that. Like Michelle Forbes, she could do that.
Right.
Denise Crosby could do that. Nichelle Nichols.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marina Sirtis could have done it.
I guess.
More or less. Better than Kate Mulgrew.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And then originally somebody, I think when...
I mean, I like the idea of having a female captain on a but I mean, Captain Garrett from Enterprise, yesterday's Enterprise, man. That gal, she was a captain.
Yeah.
For the one appearance that she made, she was great.
And this back and forth, like we have to hear every fucking time, every goddamn episode, the choice I made to strand us here in the Delta Quadrant.
Right.
Yeah, that was you, bitch.
Yep.
And then again, like, oh, well, we need to send somebody down to go get some more flowers in a shuttle. Oh, I'll go down tomorrow. I'll go get the flowers in the shuttle, but not tonight. What?
Yeah. Yeah, because, something about the flowers must have, which turned out was what it was. But we're not going to transport anybody like that again.
But what I'm saying is, it's like the dialogue, repeating dialogue.
Yes.
At least on Galaxy Quest, they called it out.
Yeah. It's like Galaxy Quest, Sigourney Weaver. My job is to repeat everything the computer says. That's it. That's all I ever do. Computer says this, I repeat it. That's my job. Let me do my job.
But the fact that, like, yeah, so it's just terrible. So, in theory,
Galaxy Quest is so funny.
In theory, it's a good episode. It's an interesting idea.
No, conceptually, it's a good idea, but
execution again, horrible.
Yeah,
just god awful.
And it was toward the end of season 2 and early in the series, but still,
just no.
On this rewatch just now, I mean, I've seen the episode a few times, but I'd forgotten most of it. And watching it now, it's just like, wait a minute, what? No.
Yeah.
But
and it was Eric's suggestion, so we went with it.
Yeah, because I wanted to see it again. I hadn't seen it in years, and I, like I say, forgotten most of it. And
because I asked if we wanted to do a rewatch, because I could just go, boom, and then so here we are. Yeah.
I mean, like, there's just so much in Star Trek overall, in general, all across the board, that you really got to suspend your disbelief to buy into it. And this is one of them.
This is one of the more egregious ones.
Yeah.
I mean, not like Section 31, but that's a whole different problem. And I'm talking about the movie, not...
I mean, even like the mirror thing, that's pretty, that's perfect.
Yeah.
It's great storytelling, though.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the alternate universe thing.
My whole thing was like the clothing. Like I noticed with the clothing, like when they were separated, they both had the same fucking outfit on. So like in Mirror, how is it they transposed? Was the timing just fucking...
Oh yeah, like when they materialized on the transporter pad in the alternate clothing? Uniforms.
Yeah.
Yes.
So was that like fucking, like they were like, they were right on time, on schedule? Like both ships.
Oh no, they happened simultaneously.
Yeah,
yes.
but
that's the only way that the transfer could have happened like that.
But why didn't the clothes
switch
through?
Their doppelgangers all showed up in the standard Starfleet.
Yeah, so the bodies transferred, but not
the clothing.
Yeah. So
maybe because it was inorganic. Hey, it's something.
And what was the interference?
The ion storm.
The ion storm, yeah. Maybe ion particles with...
So, yeah, the clothing didn't transfer because... But, I mean... But they all materialized in the other uniforms.
So I could buy that.
Like a bat pole.
Yeah.
You slide down the bat pole and it automatically changes your clothes for you, and you're in your costume by the time you get to the bottom of it.
When you get further into the Venture Brothers, you're going to see, Hank gets a wedgie. So,
I love that shit.
Captain Sunshine, anybody. So,
anyway, what did you think of this episode? Have you seen it? If you haven't seen it, I recommend you sit through it and let us know your thoughts on this particular transporter incident and how it all played out. Because, I mean, it was a fun episode, but
I'm glad I was drinking.
You really can't get too nitpicky about it, or you'll end up doing what we're doing right now. And
the moral bullshit with Killary just killed it for me.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it was on her. If nobody else was going to do this, God damn it, she's going to.
And video did kill the radio star. With that, like, share, subscribe.